Good morning. This is a CBS2 News update. I'm Chris Wragge. Pedestrians injured when a car drove up on a sidewalk in Gramercy Park. Police say an SUV hit a car at 23rd Street and 3rd Avenue last night, then went up onto the curb and slammed into a bus stop shelter. A 32-year-old woman standing in the shelter was seriously injured. A 71-year-old woman also had several cuts to her body. The SUV driver, 41-year-old Mahai Kelman of Yonkers, has been charged with DWI. Bullets fly on a Brooklyn playground. Police say a group of men got into a fight on the Bushwick playground last night, and one opened fire. One man was killed, another shot in the arm, and a third man shot in the leg. The playground was packed with children, some in the middle of soccer practice, startled by what they thought were fireworks.
I was in the field. I was practicing, and then I heard six shots.
And we got scared, and then a lot of people ran out of the park.
Luckily, police say no children were injured. It's unclear what prompted the fight that led to the shooting. The NYPD is still investigating, and the search continues this morning for that gunman. Well, police in California arrest a man accused of killing a Queens nurse and then traveling across the country, allegedly looking for his next target. Samantha Stewart was found beaten and strangled on July 17th. Police arrested 27-year-old Daniel Drayton at a North Hollywood hotel where they say he was holding another woman against her will. Last month, Drayton was also arrested for allegedly choking an ex-girlfriend in Nassau County. He was released on $1,000 bail in that case. 12 days later, Stewart was dead.
I'm devastated by my loss of my daughter, but hearing this news now, it's really shocked me. It threw me over the edge.
Stewart's funeral is tomorrow. The NYPD also connected Drayton to a June 17th rape inside a commercial building in Gowanus. They say he used dating apps to target and trap women. Happening today, sentencing for former New York Assembly Speaker Sheldon Silver. The one-time Albany power broker was convicted of pocketing $4 million in illegal kickbacks. Prosecutors say they want Silver behind bars, quote, substantially in excess of 10 years. Silver's lawyers are asking for a short sentence followed by probation and rigorous community service. Big blow to the Yankees in their hopes of winning the AL East division. All-star slugger Aaron Judge will miss 3 weeks at least after he was hit by a pitch. Judge was at bat in the first inning against the Royals last night when he was hit on the wrist. X-rays were inconclusive. He was sent to the hospital for more tests. The Yankees confirmed that Judge had a chip fracture in his wrist. A developing story in Northern California. A raging out-of-control wildfire has claimed the life. Officials say a bulldozer operator on the fire lines was killed last night in the city of Redding. 3 firefighters and an unknown number of civilians have been burned. Dozens of homes are destroyed. The fire in Shasta County now covers 45 square miles. Let's get over to John Elliott right now in the Weather Center with your forecast that includes some pretty nasty thunderstorms for later today.
Yeah, they can't get a break out west, and we have more stormy weather to deal with here. Right now, 11 o'clock observation out of the park. It is steamy. 83 winds are variable at 3. But, yeah, numbers are all trending up. With limited exception, it's 5 to about 7 or 8 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. Dew points are up a bit. Now, yesterday, I mean, it felt tropical yesterday. So you know you had the ingredients there, and we have a front on the way. So a 20 to 30% chance of an isolated severe thunderstorm. So when you think of severe thunderstorms, you think of, well, the list. Lightning, I think, is going to be a feature. Flooding, rain, possible. There are some storms right now in South Jersey, and they're just dealing with torrential rain and 40-mile-an-hour winds, but a severe thunderstorm can pack winds at 60-plus miles an hour. A little bit of hail possible. Very low risk of tornadoes, but yeah, definitely with these storms this afternoon, and the timing is kind of rough because it's during the busy getaway period on a summer Friday in and around town. Timing is going to be key, and the other part of that is they're coming at the hottest time of the day. So that just gives them extra strength and height. And when you have that extra height in the clouds, that's when you get more hail. So all these kind of facets coming together, and not in a good way. So it's hot, it's humid. Watch out for those storms. They start to wrap up tonight. Stray leftover shower Saturday. Not like today at all. Starts to shape up, in fact. I think many enjoy a nice Saturday. Sunday and Monday both look good, and after this past week, it's going to feel good. Chris?
All right, Johnny, thanks so much. A health alert in New Jersey, a case of Legionnaire's disease. West Orange officials say a township employee contracted it about 2 weeks ago. The employee was hospitalized and is now recovering. Tests showed elevated levels of Legionella bacteria in the water supply at Town Hall, one of the 2 municipal buildings where the employee worked. But authorities say where the employee was infected is not certain. The water in Town Hall has been disconnected while that bacteria is eliminated. A New Jersey lawmaker wants to increase the speed limit on some highways. Senator Declan O'Scanlan introduced a bill requiring transportation officials to use the 85th percentile formula. That means the limit is based on the speed of 85% of drivers. Many states use the formula. O'Scanlan says the average motorist in New Jersey drives 75 miles an hour on state highways because that's the speed most comfortable for the flow of traffic. New Jersey's governor wants Hollywood to come to the Garden State. Phil Murphy has signed a new law providing companies with tax credits for certain expenses while filming in the state. And Ocean County is ready to step into the spotlight. The Board of Freeholders has established a Film and Television Advisory Commission to entice production companies to bring their projects to the area.
We not only have the gorgeous 44 miles of beaches in Ocean County, but we also have the Barnegat Bay. We also have the Pine Barrens, which is the mystique of the Pine Barrens and the beauty of that. And then we have farmland.
The new state law provides up to $75 million in tax credits for film production and up to $10 million for digital media over 5 years. Well, a 401k is the last thing on the minds of many young people. A record number of millennials are quitting their jobs because they just don't want to be tied down. CBS2's Jessica Mora looks at how they're redefining success.
It was just that work, commute, hang out with friends, and just do that on repeat.
Sarah Solomon was living a young professional's dream until at the age of 25, she decided she was burned out. Her company's vacation policy cramping her millennial style.
I didn't want to have to wait a year before I could take 5 days at a time going on vacation.
So she ditched her PR career and its six-figure salary for the life of a digital nomad, representing a few clients remotely as she travels the world, pinching pennies to make ends meet.
I can work and still travel and see the world, and that was really, and then once I got that in my head, I was like, I have to make this happen.
Well, you certainly have to be a risk taker.
Psychotherapist Jennifer Abzug sees many millennials redefining the traditional trajectory of success.
I think the mindset with some of the millennials is, why wouldn't I do this? Because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
But not all millennials are buying into the idea.
I think that sounds amazing, but I definitely want a good career and I want to be successful, and that's not something that interests me.
Terrible idea, says Frances Franz, who believes vacation is the reward for hard work, not the other way around.
You never would have considered doing this?
No, not in 1,000 years. I needed to have the income. I wanted to be independent.
But Solomon says she can have it both ways and refuses to live life with regrets.
I think I'm going to look back and be so proud and happy that I did this, so that's worth it for me.
Good luck. A recent survey of more than 10,000 millennials showed 43% plan to quit their jobs within 2 years. Experts say the trend is actually creating a big problem in a hot job market with a myriad of job opportunities and not enough qualified candidates willing to work. Some big news for theme park fans. It looks like Universal Studios is planning to build a brand new park in the Orlando area. Universal has been acquiring land in the area for about a year and a half. And in a conference call with investors, executives with Universal's parent company Comcast said they've trademarked the name Fantastic Worlds. They didn't confirm any plans, but they did say a new theme park might allow them to turn Universal into a destination where visitors could spend an entire week. That is your CBS2 News Update. I'm Chris Wragge. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend.